Hey, what's going on? This is David Whitney with AlphaHawkFitness. Alright, this video is about the keto diet. Now, first of all, I'm not just telling you about something that I read about or something that I watched on YouTube. I've actually done the keto diet. I've actually dropped down into ketosis and tested my urine, and my body was producing ketones. And alright, second of all, let me just tell you about, if you don't know, a brief summary of what the diet is. Our bodies break down carbs into glucose and use the glucose for energy. If we cut out carbs completely, our body will start breaking down fat into something called ketones, and it will run on the ketones, burn the ketones for energy. So it's an attractive thing as a diet because your body is running on its stored fat. You're just burning off strictly stored fat. So, I mean, obviously that's what we're looking for in a weight loss program. And that's about as good as the good part gets. But all right. Now, so see, the thing is, it's just a drastic calorie cutting thing. It's like slashing out drastic amounts of calories because you're cutting out a third of your macros. You're just completely eliminating carbs. Now, some people would think, all right, well, I'll just raise up the protein then. Well, yeah, that would be fine. You could just fill up on steak and other type of meats, and who cares about the rice and potatoes, right? But it doesn't work like that, because if you ingest more protein than your body can synthesize for its needs, your body will break down the protein into glucose through a process called glyconeogenesis. And then it will still be running on glucose just the same as if it had carbs. This will take you out of ketosis and your body will stop producing ketones. So you have to lower your protein intake to make sure you're under the amount that your body would need, so you won't be taken out of ketosis. So you get a little bit lower than what you actually need, or just what your body needs. You could raise your fat levels a little bit, and you completely cut out carbs. So for a guy like me who would eat around anywhere from like 3,000 to 3,500 calories a day, it's cutting me down to like 2,000 calories a day. I mean, this is a battle of willpower right here. And some people say, well, you feel great. You feel great because your body has an endless supply of energy and it's stored fat. It just could keep producing ketones. Well, I don't know how fast their body is producing these ketones, but let me tell you, it wasn't fast enough for me. Going down to 2,000 calories a day did not feel good. You know, it's a battle. It's a battle of willpower. It's also a battle in the gym to lift anything. I went from getting 315 for reps on bench to not even repping 245. And I'm serious, and I'm talking about within a matter of days. First of all, to get into ketosis, you're depleting your glycogen stores. So your muscles are flat. You don't have the same strength. And now if someone had a different experience, comment below, let me know. But I'm giving you my experience. It's a battle of willpower. It's not a fun thing to be on. Look, I want this to be a lifestyle. I want losing weight and being fit and being in shape to be a lifestyle, not a battle of willpower where you could just make it through for weeks, but it's a fight and you hate it the whole time and everyone else is enjoying themselves and you're not, and you might look fantastic, but you feel like crap and you're not having any fun. What good is that? The thing is, and you only have a certain amount of willpower. It's not like you don't have a willpower segment inside of you for each thing in your life. You got willpower. That's it. And every single thing you do is taking away some of it, is using up some of it. Imagine like a video game where you got your life support at the top. Your bar is up to 100. Well, you wake up in the morning and you got to get yourself to work. Well, that took a little willpower right there. Now you're on this diet and you can't eat any carbs. You're eating lettuce for breakfast or whatever. You know, you eat eggs too, but what I'm saying is it's a rough diet. It's not satisfying you. But then you get out there and you're behind a school bus that's going 4 miles an hour, then you're behind a student driver that's going 12 miles an hour, and you're trying not to flip out because you're running late for work. Then your wife calls you up on the phone and she's mad because you took out the garbage, but you forgot to put a garbage bag in the thing, and you don't yell at her. That takes a little more of your willpower. And by about 9 o'clock at night, when those cookies on the table are looking really delicious and you haven't had any carbs and you feel like crap and you haven't lifted anything in the gym, and you know if you get your carbs in your system, you're going to lift better tomorrow, it's hard to keep that willpower going. So I'm just saying, It's not for me. I don't like it, and I don't recommend it. Look, if you had like a bodybuilding contest coming up and you really needed to lose fat rapidly, yeah, sure, I guess you could try it. But for me, I'd rather plan ahead, pull out carbs slowly, incorporate cardio daily, strength training, heavy strength training, and have strength for your strength training so you could grow muscle, so you could get your body operating efficiently. Yeah, so so I'll just sum this up by saying I don't recommend it. It's not a fun diet to be on. If you had a different experience, comment below. And if you want to get in touch with me about anything, you got any questions or anything else, I'll link my email in the description. All right, until next time.